Australian Mist, a breed of domestic cat bred in Australia from native domestic cats brought there, with Burmese and Abyssinian cats. It is the only cat breed bred in Australia and recognized by international feline federations. Work on their own breed of cats in Australia has been going on since the 19th century, but ended in success only in the second half of the 20th century. When creating the breed, the main emphasis was on preserving the unique blurred tabby color found in local cats and the formation of a calm and balanced character. The breed is most widespread inside the Australian continent, outside it is found in the USA and Europe. Active work on the formation of the livestock was started in 1975, the official work on the creation of the breed began in 1976 and lasted 9 years. The Australian cat breeder Truda Straede was involved in the creation of this breed and the main work on the formation of the breed took place in Sydney. About 30 cats participated in the work on the formation of a stable animal population for breed recognition. Of these, 15 cats were Burmese, the rest were Abyssinian and local yard cats in half. Highlights and interesting facts. Stress-resistant, easily tolerates loneliness. Read about stress in cats. With pleasure goes to the hands of the owner, loves to spend time with family members. Smart and well-trained. She enjoys traveling in a car and knows how to walk on a leash. The history of the breed. The breed was first registered in 1986 and was called Spotted Mist. In 1998, significant changes were made to the standard and the name of the breed was changed. The genes of the Siamese cat were added to the breed, which made it possible to achieve aquamarine eyes, as well as introduce a marble spotted color. The breed received a new name Australian Spotted Mist and official registration with the International Felinological Federation (WCF). At the moment, the breed has full official recognition in 2 feline federations WCF and the Australian Cat Federation. In the Felinological Federation (TICA), the breed has partial recognition with the right to participate in exhibitions. The provisional champion status in this breed federation has been obtained since May 1, 2014. From the Burmese cat, Australian Mist received a physique and a high level of contact with a person. Also from Burma, Australian Mist received 4 of the 6 colors of the Burmese cat. From the Abyssinian cat, they received ticking in color as a dominant trait and 2 more shades of color were taken from them into the breed. Aboriginal street cats of Australia gave the new breed a quick maturation of kittens and complemented the colors with specific aberrations. Appearance. The body is of medium size and medium length. The body is heavy, muscular, and heavier than it looks. The chest is broad and rounded when viewed in profile. The legs are of medium length and muscular, the paws are oval and tightly knit. The tail is long, tapering slightly from the broad base to the tip. The head is in the form of a wide, blunt wedge with good width between the ears. The contours are softly rounded. The transition from the forehead to the muzzle is well defined, the nose is without a hump. The nose and forehead are equally long, the forehead is arched. The nose is wide, very bare to the bridge of the nose. Mustache pads are solid, with a strong chin. The ears are medium to large in size, wide at the base with rounded tips. Slightly leaning forward. The outer line of the ears continues the contours of the head. The eyes are large, shiny, set wide apart and slanting towards the nose. The upper line of the eyes is straight, the lower is rounded. All shades of green are allowed. The coat is short, glossy, and elastic, with an undercoat. Full, warm, red tint on the nose, cheeks and ears, slightly paler down the head and chest. Light tan on the tips of the coat on the lower part of the body. Spotted or marbled tabby pattern. Color has 3 levels. The base color is lighter than the picture. A pattern or pattern slightly darker than the main color, but at the same time clearly visible. Smoky mantle of darker color on the back and sides, the pattern appears even under the ticking. Distinctive character traits. Australian Mist has a calm, docile nature. These cats tend to spend time at home, love closed small corners, and are calm about the lack of walking opportunities. Cats are moderately active and inquisitive at a young age, in the future they prefer quiet pastime. They are tolerant of other animals in the house, easily get along with small children, do not harm them, calmly endure long periods of being alone. Care and maintenance. Australian Mist are distinguished by high cleanliness. A small undercoat does not lead to heavy shedding, so grooming requires minimal effort. It is better to comb out pets with a massage brush with rubber teeth, then the procedure will bring them pleasure. There is no need for frequent bathing. Eyes and ears should be cleaned only as needed. Health. The Australian Mist, unlike its Burmese ancestors, does not have a genetic predisposition to the hereditary diseases characteristic of the Burmese. This was one of the priority tasks in the formation of the Australian Mist. Therefore, since 2014, when it was possible to obtain a population of kittens of this breed, completely free from hereditary diseases of the Burmese, the influx of new blood into the breed was prohibited. Cats of this breed have good health and are not demanding on the conditions of detention. The formation of this type of animal was one of the priorities in the creation of this breed. Cats of this breed quite easily tolerate both high and low temperatures and are resistant to KSD, that is, they are not demanding on the diet. Price and how to buy. Depending on the purpose of the purchase, the cost of a kitten will differ. Offspring without the possibility of exhibition and further breeding costs from $400. If there are plans for future kittens as parents, then the price increases by 2 to 3 times. Show-class kittens are even more expensive, and the price depends on the pedigree and what prizes were received by the kitten's parents at various exhibitions. If you are looking for a show-class kitten, then you need to contact the breeders registered in the Unified International Register of Breeders, where there is a guarantee of pure blood. In this case, a contract of sale must be signed, where all the circumstances are prescribed, in order to avoid misunderstandings. Buying a kitten in unreliable places is a huge risk of getting a cat similar to Australian Mist, but not being it. While the kitten is small, it is difficult to understand how the kitten meets the requirements. Outcome: Australian Mists are medium-sized short-haired cats with a round head and large eyes. The coat is very short and lacks an undercoat. Australian Mists do not require much brushing because they lose little hair. The coat patterns have 3 aspects: the ground color, which is paler than the pattern, and the appearance of wearing a misted veil, caused by random ticking in the solid color areas. The legs and tail are ringed or barred, and the face and neck also have lines of color. Their life expectancy is 15 to 18 years. The Australian Mist is known for its exceptional temperament. They are tolerant of handling and are not inclined to scratch. As kittens they are lively, but are less so when mature. Australian Mists can be excellent indoor cats, which also protects native wildlife. Some Australian Mists can be trained to go for walks on a lead, and many are excellent retrievers. Neutered spayed cats and kittens of this breed fit in easily with other cats and dogs, a trait further enhanced through selective breeding.